Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Phantoms, and here in the Magic Monday, which I'm hosting, JK is hosting the Phantom Fridays. So I will teach you guys today a very cool card trick, one of my favorite card tricks of all time. I use it all the time, and it's called the best card trick ever, or the impossible card trick, or the teleporting card trick. There's a bunch of names, but for the sake of the video I will call it the impossible card trick. So I will show you guys first how it looks like, and then I will teach you guys it. So it goes basically off like this. I'll let my spectator choose a card. I don't have here any friends, so I just take this card. It doesn't really matter for the starts. So they select, for example now, the Jack of Hearts. It's not always the card you get, but you know they choose a card. They don't show it to you, they show it to friends, and keep it hidden. What you do, then I ask them to say stop whenever they want. They say stop here, they take the card and put it right there, and then I close the cut. So that's totally fair. So now what I do, I'll put the deck on a table and I ask my spectator or friend or whoever you're doing this to wave their hand over the deck and thinking of their card, or going like and say abracadabra or whatever. It's just a matter of presentation. So I can say I think of my card. Okay, I think I'm the Jack of Hearts, like this, and okay, I think I'm done. So one card should have revealed itself. With good luck, it should be your card. So when I spread the cards, there's one card which is red. Okay, one card which is red, and that's all. That's the thing we want. So I'll go through the deck and find here is the red card. Okay, so yeah, the one red card. It should be pretty cool if one of these, of all the cards here, so your card would have turned red, right? So let's check it out. Okay, this card, Jack of Hearts, right? Okay, that's pretty cool. Jack of Hearts, your card, the red card. I'll do one more time. I'll put the red card aside. So what I do it again. So they say stop whenever they like. Stop there, okay. Take a look at the card, memorize it, close the deck, real fair. Now, go ahead. Some shuffles. Go ahead and do some cuts. Okay, so now let's do the same thing. Have deck here, wave the card over here like this, and like this. Okay, I think of my card, the 7 of clubs. Maybe one card should have revealed itself. Okay, weird. No card revealing itself. No red card, that's weird. But hey, we actually have one red card right here. The Jack of Hearts, which was your card. Okay, let's check it out. So this card, the Jack of Hearts, is now the 7 of clubs. The card you selected at the second. So this trick is very powerful. I really love this trick because you can do it to two people. The first one choosing the card and the second one to select the other card. So if you know how this is done, you can stop the video here, or if you want to learn this, keep watching because I will teach you guys right now. See you guys in the explanation. Hi guys, welcome to the explanation of this great trick. So you maybe got a really mind blown there because that was really cool trick. So okay, why I'll teach you guys this, we're using like two slides, or actually one slide called the double lift. So double lift will be, we're using this. If you want to learn the double lift, click on this card right here. Click on that card if you want to learn the double lift. So that's the only slide you need for this trick. So check that out. If you going mobile, we have a link in the description. Okay, so what you need a card to force. So the force is actually very easy to show you then, but you need a card you force, and actually I use the 7 of clubs, but actually I'm using a duplicate. So I have one red card and 1 blue card. The same card, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be 7 of clubs, but I'm using a 7 of clubs, so if I have a red deck, I have a blue 7 of clubs. But now I'm using a blue deck, so I have a red 7 of clubs. So this is setup. Your setup is, you have, depending on the color of your deck, I'm using blue cards here. So I take the blue 7 of clubs, put it on bottom, like this, and take the opposite color of the 7 of clubs and also put it on bottom. That's the bottom card. So it goes like this, okay? So with the both 7 of clubs, the 7 of clubs, the red one is on bottom, and then comes the blue one, okay? So that's the setup. So how it goes, the force is pretty easy, but it doesn't come yet. So first you let them select a card. The most of people takes it from the middle, and not from the bottom. If you take the red card, that would win the trick. So if you want to be careful, you can take the half the deck and do a one-hand spread fan. It doesn't really matter. But they select a card, for example this one, close the deck, then you take a look at it, the ace of spades, funny coincidence. So they selected the ace of spades, it doesn't have to be the ace of spades. And what you do now, you start to make a Hindu force, a Hindu shuffle. I'll have a link to a guy who make, or actually I don't have a link because we haven't done the Hindu shuffle yet, or the Hindu force, whatever you want to call it. Check that out. But it looks basically like this. You have your cards in your better hand, the right hand, like this. So you have thumb here on one of the sides, and the middle finger and ring finger on the other bottom side, like this. And then what you do, you take, it's like doing this. You take your left hand or your opposite hand and come over and take with your thumb always a small portion of cards, like this, and leave it to your hand. I'm doing this. It takes a while to practice it, but that's basically how it's done. So you do this and ask them to say stop whenever they like. They say stop here. So what you do, you have your red 7 of clubs and blue 7 of clubs here, the red here. So they put it right here, so it's no. So here comes basically the force. You take the 7 of clubs and put it on top. The red card on top, the selected card, or the chosen card, which they took. Yeah. So what you do now, you can present it how you want. For example, waving over their hand and say, think of the card, go like abracadabra or whatever you want, depends on your style. So what you do, you go from the deck and search one red card here. And what you do, you have the 7 of clubs, red, and then the selected card, which is now the ace of spades. So what you do when you spread the cards, this is just made easier. So when you find the red card here, you catch a break over under the ace of spades, the selected card. You catch a break like this, so you have a break under the red card and the selected card. So you have break under those cards. What you can do, you can take the cards which is on top of the red card, leave it on the table, and transfer the break to a thumb break. Take this pile, put it under, and then take again your pinky break. When you do this, you just put your pinky there under, so you have your break, and they won't see it. So this is just one of my like tips. What I usually do is, instead of having a break like this, I have a break like this. That makes your friends not so suspicious when they look in front of you that one finger is missing. So keep it like here, but just keep the break like this. So okay, that's my tip. So what you do now when you have your break, so you make a double lift. I won't go so in depth of the double lift, but basically double lift is you turning 2 cards as one. So again, you can click on the here on the box for getting going to the double lift tutorial we made. JK is hosting that one, but if you go mobile, check out the description below. Okay, So what you do, you make a double lift. So the red card is, you make them to think you're turning over the red card, which would be your card, but actually you're turning the 7 of clubs, the red card, and the selected card. So from the break, you make a double lift on the way you want to make it. Okay, so this was your card. That will give a pretty good reaction already. So what you do, you close it and take the 7 of clubs, not their card, 7 of clubs, and put it aside and say, I can do it one more time. And if you're doing exactly what I've done, you notice the bottom is the other 7 of clubs, or the duplicate. So what you do, you make again the Hindu. This is basically the force now. So they say stop. You make it as fast as possible. Basically you do it like, don't do it slowly. Try to make it like a pretty rhythm like this, and say stop whenever you like. They say stop, and take a look at the bottom card. Memorize this card. They think you have shuffled deck, but actually if you think, when I'm doing this, I'm always holding on to the bottom card. You see, 7 of clubs is all the way time, and then I just show it. So that's the force. So I'll do this and say stop whenever you like. Stop, memorize the card, and do it fast. Don't let them think too much. Memorize the card. Okay, fair, right? So then you can make, for example, if you want just stylize, you can make false cut. You can riffle shuffle if you want. In the performance, I riffle shuffle the. Now you don't have to maintain any card, so you just riffle. You can make a cut, and then make again abracadabra, or whatever you want to do. So then you go through the deck and try to find a red card. You can use the same presentation, whereas I try to find a red card. They think you screwed up, but then you're like thinking, hey, actually we have a red card, right? This one, that was your card, these are spades, right? But not, that's 7 of clubs, and that is making the trick so much more powerful. Go out there. This performance is made famous by, I don't remember his guy's name, but I put an annotation right here, and go watch his performance there. It was very good, very well made, and I thought on my own how that was made. So it goes to credit, great performance. So go check out here, or check from the description. But as long as you want, subscribe to this channel. Hope you guys like it. Give it a like. Subscribe, do all the social media sharing and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.